All right, guys, we're going in here.
Round 3 of the finals.
Fight! I don't hear anyone fighting.
I hear SCVs gathering though.
Yeah, I think we're playing the wrong game though. I was expecting some like Guilty Gear X2 to stream through when we said round 3, but you know, round 3 heaven or hell fight. It's gonna take a while because this is StarCraft. This isn't a fighting game. Those fighting game nerds don't even want to be a part of us. What is up with that, man?
They do their own thing, man. You know, it's cool. We do our own thing too.
Absolutely. Like player intros. We don't have these guys running down red carpets because we're not the NASL. We're the rundown. We've got dKiLLeR from Dignitas as the yellow Zerg on the right-hand side of the map.
Sup, Killa?
Sup, Killa. And, of course, dDE throwing down the barracks on 12, kind of hiding it in the corner there as the blue Terran on the left-hand side of the map. This, of course, is another really wide open.
This is a Hellion map if I've seen one. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you have the entrance here.
Sure.
You've got the entrance here as well. And then, of course, you can drop anywhere you want.
As worked so well in the last game, dDE, and I'm sure he noticed. This relatively small map, though, could affect the builds.
Absolutely. And I'm really interested to see that we actually have a normal build out of dDE. I think this is the first time we've seen him do this against dKiLLeR. We saw that fast CC, 1 racks expand on the first map. And on the second map, we saw 2 racks, and now we see just the normal old good stuff. We see barracks gas, probably going to be factory once he hits about 150 gas after 2 Marines, actually. That'll be the timing. And, ooh, look at this out of dDE.
Gangster position.
You are so clever.
Yep.
That Scantipede knows what's up. But Scantipedes have not been assimilated by the Zerg yet.
Unfortunately not.
So dDE gonna be able to sneak a Marine in there, and dKiLLeR might lose this hatch
if he lets that bunker get up, which it does get up. Wow.
I mean, yeah, the bunker's totally gonna get up, and I mean, really, what can dDE do? You know, obviously dKiLLeR's gonna try and catch the Marine as it comes in.
Over right there.
And oh, he got a couple free hits in there. 1 free hit looks like. Ooh. Trying to juke. Is he gonna get it?
Oh, he's so in.
Oh, he's in the bunker, but it's not in range.
Wow, that's kind of a big, I don't know if I want to call that a blunt. It's like
but now he can just drop another bunker and it's defended.
Oh, and this is nice. He's going to block off the ramp too.
Well, he'd need actually 2 bunkers to go down, but 2 Marines down here. This Overlord for sure probably going to die. Some Lings out, but I mean, this is the thing. Oh, one Marine getting caught. So this is actually probably going to get cleaned up nicely by dDE, but that he can't mine there.
Yeah. Well,
you can only mine on these
the far patches.
Don't you wish you could tell your drones you're not allowed to mine on these ones?
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. No more Marines headed out, rallied into this bunker though, so it's just a Marine.
And dDE sacrificed the Marine, salvages the bunker.
Loses a couple Marines and
yeah, I mean, and what did he lose out of that? Like basically nothing. What did he gain? Well, not a huge amount, but he gained an expansion on its way. He's getting a starport already. Might see. Does he have 2 gas? Only 1 gas. So I don't know. We might see Banshees out of this. It's kind of a late second gas to get the Banshees out, and he's gonna take map control. But dKiLLeR produced a lot of Lings there, and he's making a Roach Horn.
So he might just try to pop this cherry real quick.
He might. He just might waltz down there, kill off those, and go for it.
We'll see what kind of area units come out here. I see the switch up. Ooh, over to the tech swap.
So maybe Blue Flame? Maybe just tanks? No, that was the wrong building to put there. We're playing musical buildings here with this add-on.
Yeah.
And we have the 4 Hellions up here. The Zerglings trying to get us around, unable to. dDE with Dat Hellion control.
All right, let's see if he can make a repeat performance of the previous here with these Hellions. As he had 4 Megatron-style Hellions out before. These aren't quite causing too many problems, though, in comparison so far.
Yeah, dKiLLeR's control with his queens has been pretty good, but I mean, just look at how wide open this natural is. But the roaches are now out on the field, so dDE gonna be forced to pull back. You can't really engage Helion Roach. Back when Roaches had 3 range, it was easier. You could kite them. Now with the 4 range, it's a little bit harder, but he's taking the tower, and so he's going to see these Hellions coming. He's going to try and sneak around the backside, but no, there are too many Hellions. They are there. They are waiting.
It's really nice Roach control here, too, surrounding those Hellions and forcing them to the far side of the map.
Absolutely, and yeah, those Hellions going to loop back around.
Ooh, Ling follow-up to this Roach.
And he's going to be forced to lift that orbital, absolutely.
Lings are going to join up here as the Roaches begin sieging this expansion here. And
he needs to pull SCVs immediately. He doesn't have any SCVs pulled. dDE, this is an oversight. What's he doing in the meantime? Oh, he's trying to micro Hellions. dDE, everything's in your base. Your tank's going to go down. These SCVs got pulled, but... Oh, dDE.
There it is. We'll see how the micro goes down here as the Roaches are in, and they're going to be able to do tons of damage. The bunker is up, though, and with the repairs, they should be able to hang in there pretty well against these Roaches for the moment. We'll see how many of these
though, screaming into the base. This is still lifted.
Yeah, and there's no rebuilding taking place.
Banshee out. Banshee will be able to clean up these Roaches, but at what cost? So much economic damage being done right now by these Lings.
Ooh, and the Roaches are just going to switch gears and start to focus the SCVs now.
More Lings streaming into the base.
Man, you got to wall it off, buddy. Oh, man, it's starting to get overwhelmed.
I think dKiLLeR is going to take this game. I don't think dDE can come back from this.
Oh, boy.
Continuing to stream units in. What is the
bunker
SCV
stays
count?
up, though, miraculously. The bunker is still up, and things could get cleaned up here. But, yeah, I mean, with this many losses here, I have a tough time. I mean, imagining him coming back.
He's down at 15 SCVs.
Yeah.
And we still have units trying to stream into the base.
Now getting that wall off back up.
3 Overlords kind of out of place.
Completely denying the expansion, though, is dKiLLeR. And dKiLLeR starting to pull ahead in supply, 44 to 31 now. As the Marines come down to secure that expansion. We'll see how dDE is able to recover from this terrible situation he finds himself in.
Banshee's a great way to do that. They're going to go ahead and move out and see what damage they can do. dKiLLeR actually has 2 Queens here, but 2 Banshees beats 2 Queens. Unless there are transfuses involved, and I don't think that these Queens...
There is an Evo out,
I guess this one does have the energy to do so. We do have a Spore going down at the natural there. And the 3 Queens going to all meet up and
just
be
in time.
Queenie buddies together running away.
Ooh, focusing the low one, though. Nice.
When Banshee falls... So this is going to be a lot less effective out of dDE. The Spore pops. And does he have a Spore in the main mineral line? Of course he does. dKiLLeR says, I'm not going to lose that stuff.
Alright, things might stabilize here for the moment as it looks like dDE is able to secure his base. dKiLLeR also...
Scantipede. It's on creep. How long do you have to stand on creep? There's actually 3 of them.
Wow, there's a lot of them around.
How long do you have to stay on creep before...
Someone called the Orchid Man.
Yeah. I think the Zerg might have an infestation problem.
There is a little bit of one.
Believe it or not. What are our players up to, though? We just see macroing going on right now. Looks like a push on the way, or gearing up to be on the way from dDE. He's continuing to poke around with these Banshees, but taking a lot of damage on that one. Producing a second Banshee, though. So I'm a little bit curious here. He's got the Hellions in production as well. So we might see a big like Banshee swing into the main, and then like the standard like medevac, or not medevac, but stim plus combat shield timing out of dDE with all these forces, because that's actually a lot of units. It's pretty scary.
Like you said, Gwen, stim combat shield being researched simultaneously here out of the dual tech labs by the barracks. And I like that play. I think there's going to be a little push here when those hits. Yeah, and there it is.
Here it goes. So dDE moving on out. The creep spread is pretty good out of dKiLLeR. He spent some of that extra queen energy dropping down some of those tumors. I love how the trees wither and die when the creep touches them.
Only if you have the video quality set to high.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Which means I never see it when I'm playing on the ladder. Hold on, Link's coming in there, going to see that and go, uh-oh, we can't engage all that. Yeah, and dKiLLeR making a panic 12 Lings. These Banshees can do a ton of damage. The Spine Crawler, and they are. Banshees do so much damage. Yeah. And dKiLLeR probably going to lose this natural expansion. All this bio-stimming, and the GG out of dKiLLeR. Knew he couldn't hold it, so dDE recovering from that attack, coming back and bringing the pain.
2-1 now for dDE in this series, and we're obviously in the best of 5, so we're gonna have to see how these next game
turn out. I mean, you know, if dDE takes the next game, he'll take the whole thing. If dKiLLeR though can